So in this example, we're looking for two numbers that have a sum of 65. And we're looking for a situation where the larger one is one more than 3 times the smaller. Since I don't know what either one is, I'm going to call one of them x and I'm going to call one of them y. We're talking about two numbers that have a sum of 65. Since we know sum is addition, that's going to easily set up my first equation as x plus y equals 65. So now we need our second equation. So we come over to the second part and we find the word is. And like we've said over and over again, that word is going to represent my equal sign. Since I know that that's my equal sign, the first thing I will look at is the word larger number. Well, in this case, since we're adding here, it doesn't really make a difference since we're adding in the very first one. So we're just going to call the larger number y. It really doesn't matter. Is, there's my equal sign. So one more than 3 times the smaller. So ask yourself, how am I going to write down one more than 3 times the smaller? Well, I hope you're okay with the idea that it's just 3x plus 1. And now we've set up our two equations. Now we have our systems of equations. Because y is already isolated right here, it sets up beautifully for substitution. So I'm going to go to my top equation. I'm going to take out the y. And in its place, I'm going to put the 3x plus 1. And now, I'm just going to continue to solve this thing using just basic algebra until I find my x value. Well, the question you have to ask yourself is now, once I have x, how am I going to find y? And I hope you're saying I'm just going to go plug it back in. So I'm going to go to my equation. It doesn't make a difference which one. Put my 16 back in. Once I do that, I end up with 48 plus 1. So my y value ends up being 49. And now I have both my numbers. Two numbers that have a sum of 65, and the larger number is one more than 3 times the smaller.